Hello, ladies and gentle YouTubers. My name is Nazma Shakib Kandikar, and today's topic is the ancient remains of Microsoft Windows. As you all know, Windows had been there for a few decades now, and it has changed dramatically since that time. I mean, I have a picture of Windows, the first version of Windows, Windows 1.0, and you could see on the first, on the first site. I mean, look at the improvement. Just look at it. I mean, I need not say any more. But there are some features and software that I found that they haven't really improved or replaced since the earliest version of Windows. I mean, since the late 80s and early 90s, and that's why I feel like I could share them with you. One of the first thing is you probably noticed it is the cursor. The cursor had been there since Windows 1.0, yeah, the first version of Windows, and only since Vista they actually made a better cursor for you. But even XP used that old cursor. But even with the newer version of Windows, you're still given the option to use the old cursor, and I'll show it to you right there where my mouse pointer is. This is the original cursor, and to prove it to you, right there, go back to that thing. See? Interesting, huh? Okay. The next thing I'm gonna show you. Oh yeah, by the way, another thing that they still kept, but which is, I know why. I mean, for compatibility and usability, as the Windows Classic Classic theme they introduced in Windows 95. I mean, I don't use it, but I doubt anyone. But unless you really need to, but or if you really don't like the arrow theme, that's when you use it. But what I want to show you next is, oh yeah, the invisible button. I call it the invisible button because it's invisible now. It used to be in Windows 3.1 and earlier. As you could see, in 3.1 or earlier version of Windows, every Windows had a button on the far left corner of the title bar of the window, and that was the menu button. And when you clicked it, it gave you a list of things you could do with the window, like close it or minimize it. Well, they apparently got rid of it in Windows 95 and never used it again. But guess what? It's there. It's just invisible. And you might have known this. I mean, if we use Windows a lot, you probably do know this. Let's open up a folder. I'll open up the libraries. Alright. Supposedly the button was supposed to be here. So apparently, when I click it, not right click, just click it. See, I get a list of menus of the things I could do. I mean, if I click it anywhere else, it doesn't work. Click there. Oh yeah, there. There, it works. And when I double click that invisible button, the window closes like it did back then. So that's kind of interesting. These two features I actually find useful. You might like the old cursor, and that invisible button is kind of useful, like if you're, depends on how you use Windows. But the next two features I'll show you is I find is completely useless. I mean, why? I don't even know why they even have it. To show you, but before I show it to you, I'll talk about Windows Write. Windows Write was a word processor before WordPad, and it was like old, and WordPad even replaced it. I mean, it was before Windows 95, and they still have the icon for Write. And if I open Windows or my computer and go to the Windows directory where Windows system files are, and go to bottom, see, WRITE, and they still has that ancient icon. This icon had been used in Windows 98. Compare with the newer icons. I mean, this is old. The icon itself leads to WordPad, which is located on a program file. Even WordPad is not even located in the Windows directory. I don't know why this icon exists. I mean, it's called Write. I mean, the program doesn't even exist. I think maybe for the compatibility issues, or they're too lazy to remove it. I don't know. I mean, why would you want to be compatible with software of the early 90s? I don't know. Don't ask me. But it's there. I don't know what else to say. The next one, I want to show you the last thing, the finale, we could say, is it's kind of interesting. It's actually the help program for Microsoft Windows. It's called WinHelp. They use this help for program for Windows like 1 to 3. Uh, they stopped using it in Windows 95, and they used a newer software, WinHelp 32, which even now is outdated. They stopped using it in Vista. They only have the icon for it. Uh, but WinHelp, it's there. I don't know why. It's even outdated for Windows 95. Before I open that file, I'll show you something. This is the open dialog box of Windows 3.1. I'll show you the open dialog box evolution, and you'll see why. Windows 3.1 had an open dialog box looking like this. You can see the files on the right, left, folders on the right. You could even name the things right. I mean, whatever you wanted. You had to use 8-character rule. I'm not gonna go deep into that. But Windows 95 improved the open dialog box, and with better GUI, you could name files whatever you want. Later versions gave you more shortcuts and more buttons. Windows XP just made it more prettier. Vista gave you more functions and buttons. Oh, and Windows 7, the one I'm using right now, just made it better, I guess. Just, I don't know. Forget it. Just made it better with more functionality and but anyways, why am I showing you this? You'll see in a sec. Let me just open WinHelp, even if it opens, that is. It's so outdated. Yeah, it opens. Just by looking at the GUI, I mean, you could see like it's outdated. Look at it. It's weird. Oh, how to use help. Huh. Cannot open help file. It doesn't even support itself. Would you look at that? It just opens another blank window. A help window for the help window, whatever. Funny. I actually have an ancient program designed for Windows 3.1. Oh wait, I'm opening a file. Look at the open dialog box. What did I show you? In Paint? Look at it. Windows 3.1. It's old. Look at the names. It's like following the 8-character rule. I mean, it's outdated. I have a folder. I have a help file that I'll open. Give me a sec. It's even hard to use this thing. Oh my god. And I hope I never have to use this thing again. Okay. Oh, found one. Yep, from my ancient program. It opens. It actually opens. It supports itself enough. It's weird. Wait, you can't even select the text. It doesn't even have the capability to select texts. Okay, I mean, look at this. What does it have? Okay, this is just old. I'm not gonna play with it. I mean, why would you have this? I mean, who uses other than hobbyists? Who uses old programs that rely on this help file? I mean, you could find better help online for old programs. I mean, why would you have this? I mean, it can't even support itself halfway through. I mean, but I don't know. Probably it's some monumental things they want to preserve, memories of old version of Windows. I don't know, but they still have some ancient. Oh, there's another ancient icon. They still have some ancient icon. There's another one. They still have some ancient icons of Windows and software and features. I mean, some of them are useful. Some of them, I don't know why they have it, but just want to share. Have any comments, suggestions, disagreements? Did I something? Post it up on the comment below and subscribe. Oh yeah. Did you find anything more ancient? Or yeah, just post it up. I'll respond to you. Did I say something wrong? I'm sorry. Post it up and I'll try my best to fix it. Well, have a great day, guys, and enjoy life. Make the most out of it. If you're always on YouTube, chill out and just close the monitor and just relax or chillax. If you're slacking off, like I do, just I don't know what I would say. Just have a good one. Bye bye, guys.